What is up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture. Wasn't going to do a video tonight. It's Saturday evening. However, I saw this tweet and I wanted just to cover this real quick. I see a lot of people talking about SundaeSwap. SundaeSwap tweeted an update to everything going on. There's a lot going on in SundaeSwap, and I wanted to go through it amongst some other things. I wanted to really just talk through this whole entire SundaeSwap ISO. So first off, as we sit here, here's their tweet. Now that we are a little over a week into our mainnet launch, we wanted to share a recap with everyone. Here's the article. I'm going to read through some bullet points. I just want to start by saying this. SundaeSwap and the team over at SundaeSwap, y'all are killing it. You're doing a very, very good job. And I want to encourage you because right now, especially in light of the congestion that has posed a hurdle, right, throughout the launch, right now you're in those growing pains. Right now you're in that environment where it's just like you got to push through, and there's opposing forces too, not just technical, but there's other opposing forces that are kind of making it even tougher probably at times. And I just want to encourage you, keep building. What you're doing for Cardano blockchain in general is actually really big, and that's something I keep coming back to in my mind. And, you know, I know there's a lot of people out there that kind of, they have, you know, they have their gripe with SundaeSwap and the launch and different opinions and such, and 100% entitled to that. But I really want to focus on the positive. I really want to focus on the platform, the team behind the platform, what they're doing for the community, what they're doing for Cardano. And this year is the year of scaling. And hello, in January, won't you know it, SundaeSwap really, really lending the assist in terms of scaling. Lending the vehicle, renting out that vehicle for scaling to solve these issues. And so I understand I'm running, you know, CCV as a scooper for SundaeSwap. So I know it probably sounds maybe biased, but ever since SundaeSwap launched and they were on Twitter and I was watching them and watching how they pivot and how they brainstorm their launch and everything that went along with it before their scooper model even came out, I've been rooting for them. And as I sit here today, I can say I think they've done a fantastic job, and I think they're growing really, really well with the growing pains, and I think they're going to continue to do so, and they're going to be one of the strongest projects, not in Cardano, but one of the strongest projects in crypto. So let's jump in here. Long story short, this is how it starts. The launch of SundaeSwap was a huge success, which we're proud of. The network and the protocol held up with 100% uptime. That's huge. And 0 network failure points. That's huge. We expected congestion, and there was congestion. We have many awesome updates and improvements in the works to make the entire experience run smoother. It's going to get better, everybody. It's going to get better. They did a nice little thank you, and then they go on to the milestones. This past week has been the start of a new era for Cardano. In its first week of operation, the SundaeSwap DEX has realized 71.69 million total value locked, more than 300 active trading pools on the exchange, 100% uptime, huge, no security issues, huge. There it is, the congestion issue. Really, the foundational issue that's causing so much drama and frustration in the launch itself. While the demand following our launch pushed the limits of both our own protocol and the Cardano network, it's important to note that neither SundaeSwap nor Cardano experienced any downtime over the past many days. We were as ready as we could be. The performance patterns we saw on the testnet were not perfectly mirrored on the mainnet due in part to differences in the number of participants, the times of highest demand, as well as in the number of active nodes on both networks. So obviously, testnet differed from mainnet drastically because of the times of the highest demand, as they mentioned, but also just the amount of people that were taking part in testnet versus mainnet. It didn't allow for a perfect mirroring effect. But more importantly, because frankly, there's only so much we can do on the SundaeSwap protocol to optimize this, we're working closely with the team at IOG to safely accelerate the pace of parameter scaling on the Cardano mainnet to accommodate the now obvious demand for DeFi services on our blockchain. if you're a supporter of Cardano, even if you're just not happy with what SundaeSwap, how they did things or how things are going, whatever the story is, if you're a fan, a supporter of Cardano, you really should be a supporter of SundaeSwap, because they're working with the team at IOG to solve some of the biggest challenges that Cardano has. They're working with the team at IOG to fulfill the roadmap, in particular the scalability part of the roadmap for Cardano. This is a huge deal. And as we start 2022, and we're still in the beginning, it's January 2022, that the year of scalability, optimization, SundaeSwap, I'm telling you, lending a big hand to the cause for IOG, for Cardano. So we really should get behind SundaeSwap. We really should be patient with them. I just truly think that we should. Cardano is in the very beginning of scaling, and every blockchain has growing pains, whether that be in gas fees, network failures, or in our case, congestion. We can assure you that IOG is very aware of the demand and very aware of the pressure to increase parameters as quickly as possible while still maintaining the highest standards of security available to the crypto world today. So it goes on to the opportunities section. Some things you can expect coming up shortly are APY indication for pools and farms, more explicit pricing information, historical pricing information, visual stats on pools including TVL and volume, overall price data improvements, expanded language base, changes in the protocol wallet relationship and wallet integration improvements, simplified cancellation requests, and much more. We are super excited about the upcoming parameter changes that are coming. We hope to continue taking on an active role in growing the ecosystem and the network. I'm excited about the upcoming parameter changes as well. I'm excited to see SundaeSwap continue to scale. I'm excited to see Cardano continue to scale. I'm excited to see both of these projects do so hand in hand, together. It's going to happen. SundaeSwap, I truly think, will be a leading crypto project in general. If you think Cardano is going to be a top crypto in general, then guess what? SundaeSwap, as it begins smoothing out the processes and the platform, will be a leading DEX in the entirety of crypto. So this is so early stage, and I'm just, once again, I want to encourage the team, just keep building, keep doing your thing. You're doing good. Nothing goes perfect ever. And just stay the course. Persevere to continue a course of action in spite of opposition, difficulty, or discouragement, to remain steadfast. That's perseverance. That is what it means. If you want to check your rewards, you can go to this website. I put a link in the description below. You can enter your wallet address, estimates your reward. It's not exact, but it'll estimate the rewards. And I want to bring up this tweet. I just see this floating around. I wanted to address it, talk about it very briefly. This was Conrad over at Bladepool. I tell you, he makes a lot of just great points. And what's great about it is, whatever side of the equation you're on, his points are just, they're fair points, right? And I really respect him for the way he communicates. But this is something he tweeted. It's really a data point just to observe. He said an 18 million ADA whale is making 4.5 SUNDAE per epoch. A 250,000 ADA wallet is making 1.2 thousand SUNDAE per epoch. Yes, you read this right. This is how fair SundaeSwap has turned out to be. SundaeSwap has turned out to be. So to put that into perspective, you might be like, oh, the whale's making more. And I just want to say this. The whale is making more than a 250,000 ADA wallet. That is true. But look at the proportion of that, right? Only around 4 times more, and the amount of ADA they're holding is way more than 4 times the amount of the 250 ADA wallet. Big Pay, Peyton over there, made a great point. It's not linear. Definitely seems to benefit smaller wallets. So they did build it into the protocol. SundaeSwap did build it into the protocol. And I think that's huge. And so I bring that up because there's just a lot of people that are just like, oh, the whales are winning. And it's just not the case if you look at the data. It's just not the case if you look at the numbers. And I just wanted to say that. and point that out briefly. You can absorb that data however you want. You can formulate your opinions however you want to do that. But this is the data. And again, props to SUNDAE for sticking with setting something up like that. I think it's an extremely fair distribution model. So well played on that. Well played, SundaeSwap. I'm rooting for you. I know a lot of people are, and hopefully you keep doing what you're doing. Your transparency is so good, so rare, and I appreciate that as well. So there's the SundaeSwap update for now. I'm sure they're going to be releasing many updates. Time for me to get back to just chilling out, relaxing. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, everybody. God bless.